All right, picture this. It's a Monday morning. You've just promised yourself that this time is sticking to your calorie deficit. You've meal prepped like a boss. Hit your target on Monday. Crushed it on Tuesday. Made love on Wednesday. And then boom, you're starving. Mrs. brings home Krispy Kremes from work, and suddenly your perfect week is out the window. Sound familiar? But if you've been stuck in that cycle of starting over again, beating yourself up every single time you go over your calories, then this video is for you. I'm going to show you a way to ditch the guilt and get real results with a more flexible, sustainable approach to fat loss. Let's dive into it. So if you didn't already know, my name's Chris and I help people simplify their health and fitness so they can actually stick with it long enough to see some good results. Today, I'm talking about something that I think is an absolute game changer. And I simply like to call it just giving yourself a range when it comes to your calorie deficit. So let's break it down. Instead of locking yourself into a single calorie number every day, say 2,000 calories, you work within a range. For example, between 2,000 and 2,300 calories most days. As long as you stay in a deficit on average over the week, you're still on track to lose fat. It's like budgeting, but for your food. So let's dive into how you actually set up your range. Before we talk ranges, you've got to know what your maintenance calories are, the amount you need to stay the same weight. I know there are loads of apps and free calculators out there. I've linked to mine in the description, but feel free to use whatever one you want. All you've got to do is plug in your age, weight, height, and activity levels, and boom, you've got your starting point. Now you've got your maintenance calories. Let's say it's 2,300 calories. Instead of slashing 500 calories off the bat, which is what most people do and crash and burn, let's go for a smaller, manageable deficit, around 300 to 400 calories. That puts you at around 2,000 calories a day. And here's where the magic of ranges come in. Life isn't perfect, so why should your calorie target be? With the range technique, you aim for anywhere between 2,000 to 2,300 calories on most days. Some days you'll feel hungrier, go for the higher end of the range. Other days you'll naturally feel like eating less. Either way, as long as you're staying on average below your maintenance by the end of the week, you'll be in a deficit. Now here's how it works actually in real life. Say you hit 2,000 calories Monday and Tuesday, but then on Wednesday, you go out for that work lunch with your mates down to the pub and that takes your calories a little bit over. Normally, you'd feel like you've absolutely failed, right? But within the range technique, if you stay within that range, you'll still be on track because your average calorie intake is still underneath your maintenance. Just adjust for the rest of the week by staying closer to 2,000 calories the next few days. And on the days when you're training hard, like smashing in a Hyrox session or hitting a PB on a deadlift, you might need a bit more fuel. You use the top end of your range, maybe even closer to maintenance, to support your performance. It's not about starving yourself, it's about working with your body, not against it. So why does this work? Well, first up, it's flexible. You're not stuck with one number every day, which means you're less likely to give up if you go slightly over. And second, it's realistic. Extreme calorie cuts leave you tired, miserable, pissed, not exactly a winning combo for consistency. I think this approach just helps you build confidence. You're not failing if you eat more one day, you're just adjusting. And I think that mindset shift alone, making adjustments, can make all the difference between you sticking to a diet or just quitting after 1 week. So there you have it. Give yourself a range. It's simple, effective, and best of all, sustainable. So if you're ready to stop yo-yo dieting and start losing fat in a way that actually works for your life, give this a try or share this video with someone who's always stopping and starting over on the diet. Catch you in the next one.